Jeremy Saltan, is that at the root of the problem? This is an attempt by Israel to, as Alu Abin Nima put it, Judaize Jerusalem, to dispossess Palestinians of their land, of their homes, move them out forcibly in the city.
No, not at all. That does not have anything to do with what's going on. Let's remember what happened in terms of the timeline. The stuff that happened in Jerusalem was before what we're seeing happening in terms of the rockets and what's coming out from Gaza. Hamas, who has no control whatsoever over Jerusalem, is dealing with the fact that they do not feel a part of what's going on. They set, people forget this perhaps, but a few days ago, a list of ultimatums on Jerusalem and other issues, and they said if Israel did not respond, they would start to unilaterally fire rockets across all of Israel, including firing at Jerusalem, the very city that they claim that they love so much. So what we see here is Hamas trying to insert themselves very strategically into an ongoing situation to try to be able to have the conversation move over to them.
Okay,
that's what's going on.
Jeremy, there's another point here. You know, as I said to Hanan Ashrawi, this is not an equal fight. Israel has the ability, we know, to inflict immense pain on the Palestinians. They are doing so right now. But there is another battle being fought here, isn't there? That's a battle for the hearts and minds of people around the world. And when we see pictures of civilian buildings, civilian apartment blocks being bombed to the ground, what kind of message do you think that sends to the international community?
Well, I think what the message that we should be sending is, and I think it's unfortunate that this message does not go out, is the fact that what Hamas is doing is putting the rocket launchers on the top of residential apartment buildings. They put it within hospital and educational complexes. I don't think that that is something that makes the pictures that you are talking about on the various newspapers throughout the globe. I think instead, as you said, they have instead the pictures of the poor women, children, babies that have died as a result of this conflict. But I will tell you something, the ones who are responsible are not the Israeli Air Force that goes ahead and presses the button on those bombs. The one who is responsible for those deaths are Hamas, who are choosing deliberately to put those innocent civilians in a place to have a situation of collateral damage. And that is despicable in my view.
Okay.